Hello everyone. Happy New Year. So, someone from my guild's Discord asked me when I was going to do World of Horror next. So I promised them the first thing that I'd stream this year will be World of Horror. So, here we are. I was looking to see if there were any mod packs at all that I could grab. I didn't download any, so it's all still going to be base original game for now. But I saw someone post this. Apparently maybe like somebody wants to make a mod that will add characters in, and someone wanted to add Char, which is funny. So that'd be good. Anyway, let's get started on this. You know what? Red's fine. Alright, let's customize the playthrough. Oh god, nice face. Let's see, this game unlockables. Or didn't see unlock while playing. So apparently I need to keep working on that. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great New Year's though. I was off for like, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, 14 days, something like that. 23rd. So what's today? Alright, let's see. Who do we want to be?
No.
We can all agree that Aiko is way too good. You do Mimi, maybe. Actually, wait, no, doesn't she have that awful... Let's stick with Hunted by the Cult. And yeah, what difficulty? Let's see, the real question is how hard do we want to make our first run? Why don't we just do a regular old cultist difficulty option? That'll be good. But yeah, I spent a lot of time with family. It was very nice. But, you know, was obviously away from my computer and wasn't streaming at all or anything like that, so I just relaxed with my Switch and my smartphone, played video games and mobile games and hung out with people, and got my social interactions in for 2020. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I always look at each individual one of these options. It's always... I don't do the other ones. Anyway. Let's see. You know what, why don't we do, let's do Yoloththisth. I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, I think that's kind of the point for those gods. Alright. Okay, and real quick, we could get the Ligoden. I think we'll just go with this stuff and call that good. And we start with Absorb. 2 damage, 2 stamina, 4 reason. Which will increase Doom instead, if we want to use it. And of course, Mimi starts with 20% less reason, because she's obsessive and claws at her own skin. What a nice girl. Or makes me think of Escaflowne. Someone has crammed your mailbox full of animal entrails. Gross. Might as well equip the scalpel now. And it might rain today, possibly. Alright, let's go and change clothes, grab the extra funds. You know, let's go with the tank top. See if anyone's here. Nope. And we'll grab a little bit of experience, just in case we need to go grab an ally. And then, nope, well there it is. There's the missing person in Chicago. and then we can go through. Alright. So, what 5 mysteries did the game give us today? We have the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, the bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist, chilling chronicle of Crimson Cape, a rotten report of rancid ramen, the far-out fable of a fear festival. Alright, so the way that I like to attempt these, if like there isn't a particular reason to go after one instead of the other, is to just do them in alphabetical order, because then when you get the question at the end about like which ones did you do first or second or third or fourth or fifth, it's really easy to figure out. So we'll do we can do the botanist first, although I think, oh shoot, I think the endings to both these, if you have a axe, I think, or something, one of the endings for this, the one that I don't have, involves fire. I know that much. So I think you have to get like an axe, but I don't know where you get the axe. You know, let me look it up, because we've never seen that ending, so if it's possible to get it, then I want to try to do so. Word of War, ending A of, what is this one, the botanist? Botanist. Let's see here. In order to obtain the fire axe, achieve ending A of macabre memoirs of morbid mermaids. Okay. And you have to have it equipped before you go into the fight. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so ending A of mermaids. So we have to do mermaids first, which is morbid discovery. I don't remember how to do that one. Again, just for you, first stream of the year is World of Horror. I want to get a new ending today, so I am cheating a little and looking it up, because we actually have both mysteries that you need in order to get it, which is good. So the question is, how do I actually get ending A of the other one? Let's see. Hold on, sorry. So you have to defeat the janitor. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Mimi. It's you. It's you, Mimichi. Although I really hope that you don't do what Mimi does to her face. It's probably not healthy. All right, so let's get the first ending on this one so we can get the ending we're missing from the other one. All right, so the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. Jeez. Jenner was obsessed with mermaids. He collected every scrap of legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind is snapped. He decides to make one of his own, using unfortunate student bodies as materials. You can't promise you don't do that. I was thinking about Escaflowne because of it. One of the characters, like the evil prince-ish like dude, like gets obsessed over a cut that the main character gives him on his cheek. And I think it's in the movie that he like keeps like picking at it and like repeating, going cheek, 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 and like tears a hole in his face. He may be slightly crazy. All right, that's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. Let's see. Oddly shaped package. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. An icy feeling is settling into the pit of your stomach. Let's look at it. Nope. It's not until you unwrap it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. -2 reason. What was it though? Just a box of knives? Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls have attended the same school. Alright, let's go to the schoolyard real quick. We have Reiko, Kari, Chiharu, Kari. I think you're good, right? +1 strength. Yes, you are. I don't remember if any of these other girls are good. There's something off about Reiko. Maybe not then. Nope. Alright, fine. Yesterday she told me she saw it again. Alright, student E. -1 luck. We'll send her off against an enemy, I suppose. Alright. Go to the rooftop. Look around. Return. Who do we got? Oh, it's still her. Ready to come about spirals. Let's share a creepy story with her and then ask her to join us. Okay. There we go. Cool. So student E will be a valiant member of our team who may or may not sacrifice himself at one point. Sculptures. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. Alright, let's go. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and is reaching for your head. The headless mannequin does -1 all damage. Alright, that's fine. We can do this. It's only got 24 HP. But luckily for us, we have a scalpel. So, you know, that's something. Alright. So 6. It's got a pretty good chance to hit. And 70. So we can boost it up. So we can do, okay, we can basically do 10 damage if we hit both. So 3 turns, that's not bad. Headless mannequin grabs you by the neck. Not by my choker. We could. That was 12 either way. Yeah. Alright. Where's our ally friend? Hi, student E. You're a great person. Go fight the enemy. 1 damage. Yes. Nice. So it's not going to change how many turns this takes at all, but it's fine. Alright, and then prep and win. You defeated the headless mannequin. Plus 10 experience. All missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? You're stopped by a girl you haven't seen in months. But how could you? She died in an accident. Stalker girl. Another -1 all. Jeez. Not running into like good enemies. But we can kill her in 2 turns. Right? So this should be mostly okay. Maybe I should go shopping or something, or go rest because my reason is not great. Aw, no. We had a 90% chance to hit and we missed. Ugh, why? Actually, question. How much does this take? Oh, alright, too much. I was gonna say we could... Actually, let's see here. Oh, it's only a 50% chance, that's probably why. Drat, alright. I was gonna see if we could just like get a random item so we could throw it at someone eventually, but this is fine too. Wait, what's that? You found an item, an occult diary, which reduces doom. That's gonna be handy. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. All right, I'm gonna go downtown for a quick second. Gotta boop the nose. And then, let's see. Ooh, we could get the compass. Compass is always good. So I'm gonna grab that. And then, where's our house? Gonna rest since we're about to go into a boss fight. Take a long hot shower. You phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. +2. And time flies by and +3% doom. Not so bad. We could probably... Yeah, we'll probably be fine with 9 reason, right? Probably. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung out countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. And they're all singing They Might Be Giants. Whoever the kidnapper may be, I think it's They Might Be Giants. Right? They're the ones who sing the fish head song, right? Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed about mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Oh, gross. Seeing 2 chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. At a gruesome altar. I don't really totally get this. Do you live in a shrine, Mimi? Like what? Research occult notes. Call the police or do nothing. Let's do some research. We're smart. We have 8 knowledge. The notes lying nearby tell of ancient civilizations and unspeakable horror. You managed to learn an incantation. The horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. -1 reason. Multiply wound. Deals damage to an enemy which increases the lower your stamina is. Huh. That could be handy, like if we get really desperate. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You have to deal with it alone. I'm not thrilled about our reason. Does anyone remember if the janitor... He probably does stamina damage, right? So maybe I don't need to worry too much about my reason. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. It's a ghoul who does stamina damage. Alright. She's got 20 health, so it'll take us 2 turns to kill her. So, not the worst, but definitely not the best. Or, well, we can actually... See if we can boost up to 65% chance. So we can guarantee 6. Or we could boost it to like 85% chance of hit and 75% chance and roll the dice to try to kill her in 2 turns. So that's probably the better thing to do. And so far it's working. The ghoul scratches you. Her eyes are crazy. Look at the way the pupils like dilate. I don't know if you can see it that well, but... Alright, so we have to do that again. And then we win. Yes! Okay. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. The school basement! That must be the place the kidnapper is keeping missing swimmers. Gotta rest again real quick. Just since, you know... Black sludge. The corridor is flooded by black sludge that's slowly oozing from under the door to chemistry classrooms. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Well, I think this is a dex check? It's either dex or perception. Oh. Which we're not doing too well on. I think we'll just take a detour. Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. +2% doom. Whew, no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. You bust through the door of the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. The upper part is, at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Alright. Let's fight a janitor. Stepping carefully over a corpse, the janitor picks up the bloody axe. Alright, we gotta murder this dude. Huh, wow. My, the two spells I have are like at direct odds to each other. But they do let me cast it, both of them as many times as I want. Like, it's gonna destroy my doom, but anyway. So we have a crappy chance to hit again, but it's gonna take us 4 turns to defeat him, unless we use like spells. So we'll try. We can manage to survive that as long as we hit on every turn. Mad Janitor swings his axe. We're doing good. Got 10 down. Swings his axe again. I'm tempted to use Absorb. Just because, like, it wouldn't hurt to not... How much damage does this do? 2 damage? So I guess it won't matter unless I cast it twice. I don't know if I want to cast something that's going to increase our doom twice. I think when you have the Old God perk that converts to your, like, if something costs reason, it costs doom instead. Then is it 5% doom for each cast, or does it scale? Alright, we've defeated the Mad Janitor. The Mad Janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe and, using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness along a school corridor. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the Mad Janitor is found, but you'll sleep a little better tonight, knowing that the other students are safe. And the Old God has brought forth riots. Nothing like starting the new year fresh. Cool, but now we have the fire axe, so we can get ending A of the other one. And I also really need to rest or get into a fight. All right, inside your mailbox you find a small key. Okay, let's take a bath. I'm gonna gain back reason, which I know might seem kind of weird, but we have spells that can give us back stamina, so I'm not as concerned about that. But Mimi's reason is only 13 max, so I kind of want to try to keep that up a little bit. And we'll change clothes. We'll do nurse. Why not? Nice day at work. Any weirdos? Yep. A little bit of a weirdo out there. Okay. So next up, we're going to do the botanist mission, and we're going to ending A finally. That's why we did the Mermaid Man first. The bizarre brute of the blood-curling botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer you ordered from Tokyo. What is he doing? Where is he? Also, does anyone think that this guy looks like he'd probably be like a painter? Like, he looks like a gardener, don't get me wrong, but like in another life, I could see this dude being like sitting in front of an easel and painting away. You've got a business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe someone's call it could tell you anything useful. Pedro. That would, yes, if his name wasn't Shiro-san. Or maybe he's Pedro Shiro. There you go. Mycology maniac. Alright, let's go shopping. See if we can get anything that might help. The camera is always good. We could also get the flashlight. Let's see. Camera's good because if we equip it, then we lower the power of enemies when we run into them, which lets us get better chances to hit them, right? I don't know why, but it just occurred to me that Pedro Shiro makes me think of Excel Saga. But I don't think the construction worker in Excel Saga's first episode that was a recurring character's name was Pedro, was it? Excel Saga construction worker. 1 second, I just need to know this. By the way, Excel Saga is hilarious, in case you like have never seen it. I'm looking at the list of characters. It is Pedro. It is Pedro. All right. That is okay. Cool. So yeah, Pedro is in Excel Saga. Whoa. Wait, Nightbot, what are you doing? What? Excuse you, Nightbot? Wait, you were trying to type out Pedro and it... What? Nightbot, what is wrong with you? Okay. Nightbot doesn't like Pedro, apparently. Weird. Oh god. What was that? I just alt-tabbed back in and all of a sudden there's some weird dude. So I guess you're not allowed to linger on screens, huh? He must be in the back of the line, like waiting at 6 feet. Pedro. Oh, it's a joke. Pedro. Camera flashlight. You know what? Actually, oh no, camera's knowledge. So scalpel, right? Knowledge base. Yeah, okay. Camera. I'll have to like, I don't know. I'll look in Nightbot settings later to see why the heck it was doing that. Not appropriate for the stream. Oh, I know why. It's because it's doing regular expressions. And it was, you probably wrote Pedro, right? So it probably saw the first 4 letters. Right, investigate downtown. That's what we're doing. The only metro line in your town connects to the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something's wrong. Where are all the people? Yeah, fuck it, take a ride. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you're over at your station without any problems, saving valuable time. Weeboo, weeboo. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he did. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen a dispatch order with the address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. $410 billion. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore at his throat. Steal his gun, check his wounds for clues, or escape before more people arrived. Let's check his wounds. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. And we can now level up. So let's see, we can get anatomy class, which lets us do extra damage, leadership, or art knowledge. Kind of want to do art knowledge, maybe. And then we could go all the way up to plus 10 for knowledge, or we could get back 4 stamina. I don't know, I kind of want to just keep running risks here. Because we have those 2 spells that can get us like back a bunch of stamina, so. Yeah, I think I'll do, let's just keep piling things into knowledge. Well, the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid. You think you make out the address, at least parts of it. House is somewhere in the nearby forest. Investigate the school. Oh, let me double check. Do I need to do that? I'm looking for the thingy. Side quest. Completing the side quest is necessary in order to achieve any day. Oh, okay. So we need to do that. So investigate the school location twice. Let's do that right now. Good thing I double checked. It would really suck to get that far. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, some put out the candles the moment you entered. Light the candles, pick up the book, or study the writing on the blackboard. I don't actually know. Book is probably a spell, right? Let's study the writing. How about that? You decipher the occult instruction, let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason and stamina, but gain another spell. I am so magical right now. Expel evil. -6% doom at the cost of stamina. Considering that casting absorb will increase our doom because of this, we could combine doing absorb and expel evil to get them both. Like, just cancel them out. Be good. This is working out surprisingly well so far. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Help her or decline. I'll help you out. Luck check, success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. +5 experience. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Probably. We'll find out. I actually don't know if you have to do that for Indiana or not. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. No, I don't wanna gaze upon the old god. I don't wanna. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. Are you serious, Nightbot? Okay, hold on. What did Nightbot just... God. I forget how to even go to Nightbot. Nightbot needs to be turned down. That's what needs to have happen right now. I don't know if they updated it recently. I didn't have that problem before. So we're just gonna listen to this nice thing and stare at Ash. Here, we'll let's see. While I look at Nightbot settings real quick. We'll just, you know, so you can see what she sees. There he is. Okay. Where is it? I see your recent timeouts. Oh, you just wrote this. You did that on purpose. Hold on. Blacklist. Yeah, okay. Oh god. There we go. Okay. I've temporarily disabled the blacklist so that we can write things about Pedro in peace. It's not nice to be that mean to Pedro. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close together. Where's that gardener? It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism is seeping into it. Also, I probably really should have rested before coming to the forest, shouldn't I? Let's tap into his power. Why not? Knowledge check failure. I have 10 knowledge. You feel you have attracted the attention of something terrible. Oh, good. What do you need to get that knowledge check? You stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood. But where's the owner? Assume the worst, or needs the outdoorsman perk. Oh, I wonder if this is... You don't think this is the one that has to do with the TV, do you? Like, you see the girl in the forest on the TV. Oh, do you need a perk to actually get her? That sucks. A wild beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. -2 reason. I really hope that isn't it. We didn't have an option to get outdoorsman yet, so the trees overhead block the sun. You begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. We are not doing so good with the reason. The dirt road looks promising, but it branches in 2 different directions. Which one is the correct path? Wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. The infested girl Hey girl, how you doing? Do. Okay, so she's got 17 health. And we can reasonably do 10 damage per turn against her. So if I could take off 7 of her health, I really wonder how much that is. She does stamina damage though. Well, you know what? Let's let her hit us and then find out. How about that? So we'll do boost up to 95%, boost to 85, and then launch. The infested girl coughs a handful of worms. Disgusting. Alright, so let's try multiply wound. I want to see what 5 stamina does. So she has 7 health, right? So let's cast it. Enemy wounds explode with 5 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this will kill her. We didn't really need to do that, but I just wanted to find out how much that would do. So we can do 5 damage with the multiply wound spell right now. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Let's get a grip. You quicken your pace and leave the medicine path. -1 reason. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. We're gonna have to forget a spell or two to get our reason back, I'm pretty sure. Here we go, Overgrown Mansion. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. Hold on, let me just double check again. I have to actually equip the thing, right? Equip it, yes, okay. So, we're not going to do very well with that, but we'll try. You stand in the middle of the road when suddenly when suddenly the floor gets up and you fall down the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Pedro, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Okay. Chop your way out. Using the fire axe, you can clearly chop down the branches blocking the way. Let's do that, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Oh, you successfully run from... Oh, I didn't realize we were leaving him behind. I thought we were... Alright, that's fine. We didn't take any damage. Kind of confused, though. Thought I was going to get something. Alright. Plants continue to attack you as you and the gardener flee from the forest, only to suddenly stop when you reach the city limits. You manage to call an ambulance from a phone booth, but lose consciousness before it arrives. You wake up in a hospital you once treated. When asked about Shiro-san, the doctors are puzzled. You're the only person they found. The gardener is missing this day. Wait, ending C? What? I think it's misleading because the encounter was Pedro. Wait, but this was supposed to give me ending A. What? Hold on. What did I do wrong? Achieve the ending requires both the fire axe and completion of the side quest. Equip the fire axe part of the battle with the Shiro-san and choose... Oh, shit. You have to choose what's that option to trigger combat and then chop your way out. Ah, I messed up. I wish I had a rewind button. Darn it. I was looking forward to finding out what ending A was. There's no rewind button, right? It's not like an emulator. Damn. Well, we rest less effectively now. So that's unfortunate, considering our state. Damn. Alright. I'm ready to level up. Oh. Well, we can just do that, actually. Let's see. Let's do extra cold water. Let's see. Oh, there's ending C for the Fear Festival. We can try to get that one maybe. Let's see if we have what it takes to do it. Fear Festival. Ending C can only be achieved in timeline B. So not, yeah, okay. Dang. Alright, so no new encounters this time, I guess. Well, maybe new encounters, but no new endings. Damn, all this because I just didn't read like the line before. If you look on that like World of Horror wiki page for that ending, it's really easy to like, just like scan it and see only the chop the way out, because the other one is over to like the right side of the page. You have to actually read the whole paragraph. Alright, a new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. I wonder if there's a way to edit this like card to get rid of the A here, so it just says was originally harmless fun. The school principal has banned the game, but that only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses. He intends to complete the dangerous dare. Good for him. I'm gonna take a bath, or rest at least. Gather gossip at the school. All right. Gossip. Let's refuse. I don't actually remember if any of these two are good or not. You want to join me? Student F? Cheaper pharmacy items. Alright. That's good. You can't join me, right? Yeah, I think 3 is the max for us. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers. Right. Oh, we could go to the pharmacy actually. That would actually be a good idea. Or the doctor's office rather, because where is it? Here? Can get the painkillers for free. Thank you. Man, I'm still kind of a little mad at myself for not reading the whole way. You enter the kitchen. Oh, shoot, that's right. Let's equip the item we should be using. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Leadership, folklore studies, fast learner. Let's do folklore studies, I guess. And then we could regain 4 of our stamina back. Or we could keep dumping things into knowledge for fun. Doing this will give us +2. I'm gonna do that. Because the scalpel's knowledge base, so I assume this increases damage. Let's look for a first aid kit. You find the first aid kit next to the storage cabinet. Quickly bandage yourself and leave. +2 stamina. Cool. You reported to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Walking to the park, you spot a girl standing in the bush. Getting closer, you suddenly realize she isn't standing in the bush. She's a part of it. Stalk Chan. I haven't seen her before. Oh my gosh, she has snail eyes. Stalk Chan. Sorry, that's funny. Okay, she does stamina damage and 18 HP. Let's see here. So it will. Oh wow, we can easily like kick her ass. Yeah, can do 12 damage per turn here. Assuming that we manage to not miss by 5%. She whips you with a vine. Ow. Rude. Wait, what's that? You found an item. A branch. Thank you. We'll throw it at someone. That'll be good. Checking the school's pool area would be a good idea. Would it though? You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seemed empty at first until you switched the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hands. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. The forgotten specimen. Don't we get to eat him if we beat him? Alright, let's actually, maybe I'll save the branch. I'll save throwing things for Akamento because he's probably going to be decently tricky. So 16 is what we need to do. And 75, so just boost it to 95 and do 12 per turn. And we will be done with this very quickly. We should only actually lose one reason off of this encounter, which is not bad. So. Hey, what's that? You found an item. The delicious lump of flesh. Mmm. +5 stamina. It's real good. I forget, does that give us gills? Okay, so if you get this mystery and the mermaid mystery, then you probably want to get the lump of flesh and then eat it to get gills, and then do that ending where the dude like mistakes you for a mermaid or something, right? We can't do it now because I already did the mermaid ending, or the mermaid thing, but still. One of their articles mentions a young doctor performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information? You've encountered art therapy. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. It's too bad that having art knowledge doesn't like prevent you from like being dreaded for that. So -2 reason, that's a lot. Let's see. That's not the only bad news. Wait. Oh, sorry. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why did he do that? It's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today. Another body has supposedly been found. So you took a nap to get back your reason. Stubborn receptionist. You need Cosme Nakawa. Okay, so if we ever see this person at the schoolyard, we should try to grab them at some point. Getting access to the student database would certainly suit your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make it go away for a while. Unannounced inspection, she asks. Thank you for telling me. While the receptionist is busy updating some boring papers, she copies some names and addresses from the database. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. Is there, does anyone happen to know if in the pharmacy there's something that we could buy? Oh, we only have one fund. I was going to say to try to get reason back, but we don't really have the funds for it, do we? Unless we like trade in experience at the police station. Everything at the pharmacy was kind of expensive though. Though we do have the ally that actually lets us do stuff, right? The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Take a nap, buy a coffee, or jog around the block. Which one's most likely to give me back reason? Napping's probably stamina. Maybe buying a coffee? Let's buy a coffee. The double macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. -1 fund. Oh. Okay. So, hi. Let me share some information so I don't run into the weird dude. What is wrong with your eye, man? Also, we don't really come to the police station that often. Is there anything that you can actually click here? Like, I don't know. Probably trying to steal things from a police station is a bad idea, but they're pretty nice dudes, right? Maybe it'll be okay. Nice buttons. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. I can't take one of their jackets either. Alright, I guess we'll request more patrols, because we do have riots going on, right? You break the window and get inside the school and notice. Oh no. Now I feel like that was all part of the plan. It's like, oh yes, police officers downtown. We need more of you downtown. And then you go to the school and bust open a window while they're not looking. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there! Alright. I'll try. Discovered anatomy class. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. No turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, the sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like a red paper or a blue paper? Nothing, please. It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. -2. Oh, great, we have 3 turns. Eat stick! Holy shit, 3 damage. Alright. Not bad. Have an axe. That's what you get. My axe of capitalism right in your face. Alright, he's now down to 26 health, which is much better. And we have a 65% chance to hit base, so not terrible. Still not great. It's 3 turns, which is... that's as many as we can take. So probably need to do a spell or 2 on him. But maybe we'll wait for him to lower his stamina a bit, I guess. If having 5 stamina did 5 damage, I have to imagine you have to be below 10 for it to actually do anything. But, alright. So let's boost this up to 95. How many? Okay. So 95 and 85. That's not bad. Oh, but we missed. That is not good. Okay. Try this again. There we go, that's better. We have 2 reason left. Kind of not good. So, cast this, get back to Doom. Oh, sorry, 2 thing, take some Doom. And then we'll just murder him. Actually, wait, we need to do 6, so prepare, smack, prepare, smack. Just guarantee 8 damage and we win. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. I think it was only a dream. You stand up, only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you know the ancient horrors can be defeated. Alright, the whole town no longer has TV. Truly, all hope is lost. Yeah, so we're going to get some reason. Thank you. And let's change out of our work clothes and rock the tracksuit. So anyone know good ways to get back reason besides just, you know, removing spells from ourselves? Because I'm thinking maybe we'll just get rid of... we could get rid of Multiply Wound. Because it is useful, but our reason is almost always lower than our stamina. So, it's only 1 reason back though, and we're about to level up. So as long as we don't run into like any horrible creature, then we'd be fine. Why don't we do the... we'll do the ramen next. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone! Most people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night the queues stretch to the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Long pig? Flesh of the gods themselves? Watching the local news, you spot a familiar... How? The old god shut off the TV. How are we watching the local news? It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. Food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach turn. So yeah, we need to rest first. Pretty sure is what we need to do. And this actually reminds me, while I was home, I went out for ramen at a place that's like right by a butcher's, and they like take the bones and everything from the butcher and make a really good bone broth. It's near the beach, like back where I come from. So we went to the beach with our ramen in its like big little cup things, and we ate it. And it was very nice. Let's see. Oh, you can rest your apartment during Mistress Trade. What are you seeing for your doom for healing, right? Yes. Yep. Though right now we have where's the old god status? Town status. Right now we have the fumes, so we only get +1 back each time. Which kind of sucks. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's read them now. Oh, okay. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bills. -2 funds. Cool. Alright, anatomy class, leadership, or outdoorsman. +1 luck, +1 charisma, or extra damage against humans. I wouldn't mind extra damage, but also luck kind of seems good. And we'll use this one to do +4 reason. But shoot. We just leveled up, so I can't trade experience for funds. Okay, let's just hope we don't run into the bad dude, I guess. You can see the rest room through the... Unless I can sell the cult diary? I could sell it, but then I won't be able to use it to reduce our doom. I'll chance it for a little bit. If we can get enough experience to just go to the police station, then we'll be okay. You can see the restaurant through a staircase's window. You watch the door for hours but never see any of the cooks enter or leave. Watch us run like right into the dude who wants our stuff. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Ice cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation, plus an experience. Awesome, this is perfect. Do we want to go downtown, police station, and get 1 fund? There we go. That worked out nicely. Excuse me. Also, last night I had barbecue squid, and that was wonderful. Not only for like the faces of people like across the table from me when it got brought out, but also because squid's really tasty. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you could really use a drink. Let's do the cheapest one. Oh, you buy a can of off-brand soda when you reach for something inside the machine catches your hand. To jerk it out, injuring yourself. Mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage to you. Oh! How much does it cost to get things fixed at the hospital? Because that is... Is that a major injury? Yes. Shit. Oh, this is, not good. To say the least. It's not good. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's monitoring a web forum dedicated to paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Yeah, let's chat. She gives us +1 reason. It's certainly nice to meet an old friend after so many years, but you don't learn anything important. Oh, so we get +1 even when we fail that. That's kind of nice. That's very nice. Oh, hold on. I'm just grabbing a picture of that squid so you can understand why. Is that what I said? Because I know this is clearly... Oh god, it's so huge. See? Squid. It was very tasty, by the way. But it was like the... Well, one, it was the first time that I had a good sashimi dish and whatnot this year, but also like in a while. The smell around the restaurant was overpowering. Grease, rot, and is that blood you can smell? I compared the like the sucker bits on the tentacles to being almost like bacon bits strewn across something because they're like kind of crispy-ish. Not super crispy, but you know, crispy enough. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the background. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack line nearby. I think if we take her home, we lose reason, right? I think because the mom is like violent, or maybe she's gonna be eaten by the girl. I don't really know. Let's let the police handle it. I forget what it does. Oh, that's -1 reason. Damn it. Maybe they want stamina. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. It's finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. The owner grins, widens. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and uncountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Well, let's confront them. They're a nice, friendly priest. You whirl around and see who's behind you. Luckily, the other person is a kind old lady who points you to the tombstone you're looking for. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. Did we actually get an item left? No, we don't. The red bowl is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. But yeah, squid's good though. Stop right there! You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work! Obsessed man. You know it. Alright, so he's got 14 health. Does a lot of stamina damage. That's a lot of stamina damage. It has a lot of power. I wonder if we should run from him. Stop! You violated the law! Let's see. Maybe... Well, he only has 14 health, actually. So that's not actually that bad at all, is it? We could do... We can beat him in 2 turns. And then just eat the lump of flesh. So boost it to 95. Alternatively, you know what? Actually... Yeah. So we'll just do 8 damage, like guaranteed. Because we'll beat him in 2 turns, so. The enemy roars in rage. It's not really a roar in rage, but you know. He does -6 stamina now. Oh. Oh, it's good he's dying now. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. But it's so delicious, obviously. Alright, I'm gonna eat this wonderful lump of flesh, which now increases the chance of raising doom for each investigation. And this is really unfortunate, I think, because I was hoping to have another turn. Because we could have used the experience to go to the doctors to go get our hand fixed. Because I don't think the next mystery lets us do it. With pulling some delicate strings, you get the ramen into the lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and then bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover highly addictive drugs in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and an unofficial stand where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keeps showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. That's the real horror right there. That last line. Imagine not being able to enjoy udon or soba. Roads leading out of the town were closed by the police. You have to find a new way out. Well, good thing we don't have any more investigations, basically. Or, well, we have an investigation, but it's not in that area. We need more reason, I guess. And we're going off into the forest. So I guess pop. We'll do pop or punk. Yeah, pop or punk culture, I guess. Whichever one you want to call it. I wonder what happens if you just stand here. You know how like this has happened twice so far with me just like looking at something in the other screen real quick and being alt tabbed and then something pops up. I wonder if you stand here looking out through the peephole long enough, does this nice gentleman or gentle lady like actually come over to you? Do you think? Should we find out? Take this moment to just drink some of my tea real quick so I don't run out of voice. Also, we're still like carrying around 3 students with us. They're very nice, just saying. Yeah, so the mangled hand. We're going off to the festival next, unfortunately, which I don't think has a doctor's. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a Curious Hunting festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside of there, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Let's continue. We won't see the innkeeper. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. Let's see here. Let's go to the weird village. Floods. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. Wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path, plus 3% doom. The festival grounds are now open. Maybe you should check it out? There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something's wrong, and it's getting late. Enjoy the festival, buy souvenirs, or look for friends. We already have all the friends we can look for. Let's just enjoy. A street vendor. You break out into a cold sweat when you see the street vendor's twisted grimace. You back off, wishing it was only a mask. Festival grounds is now open. Maybe you should check it out? Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't think I can afford anything. Nope. That's really too bad. The earrings would have been nice. Or the milk. Can I boop his nose? No. A weird sound wakes you up. You step close to the window and look out. You can't see anything, get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest edge. One by one they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? So the only ending I haven't gotten on this one... Oh, wait, never mind. We already looked at it. It's only Timeline B, so I can't do it. Unless is there a way to swap to Timeline B while you're still in Timeline A? Let's see. Let's relax a bit. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. +1 reason stamina. Towering Eyes Prophet. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's curse incantation. -2 reason. But you gain a spell, Flesh Regrowth. +3 stamina, -2 max stamina. That is a very gross looking image. If only it could like actually heal my wound though. That would be the ideal thing. Someone's watching you from behind the trees. Okay. I'll go say hi. A parasitic organism burrows from the bark, undulating slowly. It looks a lot like hands, like hugging the tree, doesn't it? All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. Make a mental note to avoid that region. +5 experience. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something of waking up at the next dawn. What's up with that? Airline food. What's up with that? Alright, let's relax again. I like this free action. And we'll keep investigating the forest. Discover the forest ritual. A suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of a ritual in a cleanup ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. You manage to see some of the faces and hear the name of the group. +5 experience. I didn't actually expect to get that. Leadership, quick thinking, anatomy class. So let's do quick thinking. And I don't actually, wow, I don't need any of that. We could just keep dumping things into knowledge. Or maybe boost our dex up. Get +2 to dex. I'm thinking like we're gonna have to do the lighthouse next. So what's important in the lighthouse? Probably perception, maybe? Like there's the dark thing and knowledge checks. Maybe dex. You reach your hand into like a wire like mess at one point. I think that's a dex check. Yeah, we'll just do that. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Find the missing people. The trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest there's an answer waiting for you. Whoa. Is it always red like this? Oh wait, it's the color palette. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. Sorry. Ignore me being dumb. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There, you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something. Or someone. Is reveal yourself a charisma check? I don't know if we'll win that. Maybe we'll just run, but running's probably strength. Yeah, fuck it, just run. Oh, nope. Nope, we were hurt again. Decide to run from the suspicious men. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Quick, follow them! You hear the men, but despite your injury, you manage to lose them behind you. We got shot in the shoulder and we have a minor injury. But we reached for a soda the wrong way and cut open our hand. Okay. Okay, Mimi. Start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. Wait. What you thought it was just... Sorry. Let me read. What you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. The Kinoko Gatherer. Just 2 all? 30 HP? Alright. We can do this. We have a 95% chance to hit. So we could do 16 damage per turn. With a guaranteed 4. Actually, more than that. Guaranteed 8, right? Yeah. Cool. So 16 damage per turn, so 2 turns. Not bad. He stabs us with a knife. Cute. But we win. That's nice. 2 actions until sunrise. Abandoned factory. This must be the place they took everyone. Captured. While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come, you hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Well, he can have part of my hand if he wants. Struggle. Dun dun dun. With a loud bang, the ancient horde disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. They too have tiny cuts. The last thing you see before blacking out are beams of flashlights in the hand of a police officer saving you from a fall. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and eldritch being. The village is abandoned with no trace of blood anywhere. You're the only one seeing the ancient horror. Such a weird mask. Well, you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them. The people are safe. You board the old bus. Wonder what happened if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Alright, he's contaminated our water, so we can't bathe before we go up to the lighthouse. It's fine. Cool. Well, we now have all the keys. We're actually doing okay on Doom, despite everything. So for our big lighthouse adventure, why don't we wear our good girl outfit? Maybe. We haven't. Or no, it's surf. Surf makes more sense. Let's do surf. And we can't take a bath. Oh, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. If only I had bottled water. And we're now done with everything, so now we have to do the part that I'm terrible at. Which is remembering what we just did in the last hour. The Almas Light has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Okay, we can probably afford to rest a little. Alright, you finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place. They should run as far as you can. You're afraid. There won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Yeah, let's rest a bit. I'll rest 3 times and then just use the occult diary. And we also still have a spell that can reduce Sifted Doom. Cost 2 stamina. Well, 16 for 2 stamina. So we can get +1 stamina and +3 reason by doing this and then using Expel Evil. Expel Evil. Right. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, and cast this. There we go. We are in tippy-top shape here. Let's go, Mimi. No, I mean, we could have 4 more stamina, but anyway. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped. Oh, wait a minute. Someone's been taking your photos. They focused on the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Set the enemy you fought as the second one. Stalker Girl, Headless Mannequin, Man Janitor, or Ghoul. We fought the Stalker Girl first? I think she's our first encounter. So the mannequin, right? I think there was an enemy between the stalker and the ghoul. So mannequin. I guess it was the stalker girl. Who was the first then? Because I thought there was someone before the stalker girl. Your head starts to hurt. Isn't just something you've imagined? Plus 5% doom. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You have to risk getting cut by the newest class shards and knives. Alright, there we go. Doing that +2 to our dex when we leveled up before helped out. Managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Strength check failure. You're surprised how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. -3 stamina. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into our apartment again, and we're surprised again! Alright. The title of Mystery Investigate as the second one. That'd be the botanist. We did the mermaid first, so we could get the axe, and then we screwed up the botanist ending and failed to get ending A. Plus 10 experience. 1 experience away from leveling up. Oh, there we go. We leveled up because of the compass. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. Tiny page and note of the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. Let's see here. Fast learner, anatomy class, or leadership. Let's do anatomy class. And you know what? Just sink more knowledge in. Let's do that. Mimi is very smart. We better pass that knowledge check. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? I don't think so. We did it! Well, that's nice. The first run of the year. And it was a success. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. You'll stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right. Again. Cool. So, not bad. 93% doom, so a little close. But not terrible. We apparently saw 46 new events. I don't know if I totally believe that. Definitely saw some new enemies though, like weird snail eyes. And 2 new achievements. It's nice. Not bad at all. Alright. Well, I'm thinking that might be it. It might just be the one run tonight. I have some things I need to do in some other games. I just came back from vacation, so there's still like random things I had to catch up on and whatnot. But I wanted to make sure to stream today and get some WoH horror in, so. And we did, and that's good. So I'll be back later this week. I don't know when, but there'll probably be more WoH horror, if not later on this week, then next weekend. I'd like to do at least one WoH horror stream per week, I think. And there's a couple games that I want to start in on. So probably during the week I will stream some of those, because I just got like 6 new games, I think, through the Humble Bundle unlock thing or whatever. Like there were actually games that looked interesting and that I wanted to play. So probably do some of those, or start in on one or something like that. We'll see. Anywho, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out and watching. I will catch you all later, and hope you all have a good rest of your night, day, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. And again, Happy New Year. Or, well, you know, it's the New Year, but Happy New Year. Bye for now, everyone.